Oh, hi. I almost forgot to start filming. We are prepping for this year's Christmas card. It's time to get festive. And for another YouTube video, since the last one was also about last year's Christmas card. If you know me at all, you know that every year there is a Christmas card. And there's always a different theme, there's always a different concept. Sometimes it's cute, sometimes it's scary, sometimes it's whatever I'm feeling that year. This year, a lot's happened this year. But besides the point, we're keeping the spirits jolly and holly, or holly and jolly, merry and bright. And what's one thing everybody wants? Everybody wants to do, everyone wants to dress up as, everyone wants to be. That's Honk, Shoo, Mimimi. That's exactly what we're doing this year. And we're totally, maybe actually basing this off of that one Drunk History sketch. Because this was this bowl jelly.
Jelly.
The number one thing you should always do when ordering anything from the internet, please iron it or steam it or put it through the dryer or something. Please don't get that anime wall flag and just put it up on your wall with the seam still crisping. Please don't do that. We're making sure we're not hypocrites here with the steamer. So planning this year's shoot wasn't as hard. I knew the look, I knew I wanted the candle, and I knew that I wanted to be, you know, invoking kind of that similar scene from that Christmas tale where you're walking down the stairs to see what's in the night, only a candle lighting your way and maybe some ambient decorations. And I was starting to think, okay, where is a staircase of that angle and composure that I could find?
For real. Look at me, forget the light. Forget the pledge brother thing. You're protecting your pledge brothers, I get it. You're the type of guy we need.
So we're mostly set up with decorations. Thinking our angle's probably gonna be about here, maybe here. Time to get lights set up. We're gonna do a light up there to simulate like a bedroom light shining down. And then I'm gonna do a snooted light aimed at me to mostly just assist with the candle light. That's gonna be basically my primary light for myself. Thomas was nice enough to let me use his space. I was able to set up all the decorations. He was pretty thrilled about having the decorations. At the time of filming this video, I still have not taken those decorations down. All right, we got the snooted light set up. We've got a panel up there to kind of simulate some upstairs light. We're still getting hard shadow there that I don't really like. But it was the perfect angle that I needed to both get me coming down the stairs, getting some banister, getting some decoration. That was the whole idea for this. I think we have fine-tuned our scene. We've got just enough focus light coming up here. We don't have that hard shadow that I didn't like anymore. And I think we will have everything we need once I'm there with my candle. I'm excited to hit y'all with that honk schnoo. It took me a minute to get all of the lights set up and to get exactly what I wanted, but I think it worked out pretty well.
Oh, I love how the glasses are catching the light. So freaking cute. Dom, I love how last year you were the hell yeah skeleton, and this one's just the cutest thing of all time. Do you want me to try the other ankle?
How do you feel about that one? I mean, based on the test images you gave me, I think that we already pretty much got what we needed. Once I was in that and I was on the stairs and I had the candle, we took a few shots, I didn't really think we needed to do a lot. It was all set up and the execution was done. The only issue I ran into was just trying to find the time to actually go do the shoot, making sure Thomas's schedule was good, making sure my schedule was good, and also making sure I didn't miss the goth show, which I didn't. So having not shot a lot of photos for this shoot, it was really easy to just narrow it down to like 10. I sat down, I had some Thanksgiving leftovers, I watched some good shows, and we got that knocked out in like record time. Record time as far as like selecting the shot Or so I thought. Once I had my selection, it took a long time to figure out exactly what graphic was the vibe for this. I didn't want to go too old school because I had done that in previous cards, but I didn't want to go too new because it just didn't feel right. There was a happy, warm medium I needed to meet for this. And then also, what saying? I've done Merry Christmas, I've done Happy Holidays, I've done 'Tis the Season, but what is something I hadn't used before? And then it finally hit me, good tidings. Because I think after everything of this year, we could all use some good tidings. But once I had everything set, just something didn't feel right. I really loved the photo I had chosen, but the essence of the staircase and the coming down to see what jolly merriment must be going on downstairs for the holidays, it just wasn't there. This photo had me, which obviously is an important part of the card, but it didn't have like my original idea. So I ended up going back to my few selection of choices and choosing another one and making a whole separate card and realizing that's it. That's the card I want. But I couldn't help myself because I really liked the other photo and there were some other printing options this year. Every year I don't really stick to a different printing option. I like trying different things, different card stocks, front and back, different companies to order to print from my cards. And this year there was a good deal on front and back and I said, hey, I really liked the first photo I chose. Why don't I just put it on the back? So once we were settled on the best of both worlds, it was time to go pick up the cards. So after long deliberation and going back and forth on graphics, and going back and forth on which image to use and composition and how this thing was even gonna turn out, here is the Dom Gold official 2025 holiday card, complete with good tidings, the Dom Gold seal of approval, and a bonus portrait photo on the back. If you would like a card, you can go to my website, domgold.xyz, to get yourself a card. And if you know me, just ask. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to everybody who supports these cards every year. It keeps me going. It makes me really happy. I love bringing the holiday spirit with these cards every year that I can, and we're gonna keep on doing it as long as I'm breathing. Let me know how you like this year's card. Did you like last year's card better? What do you think I should do for next year's card? Or which of the cards that I've done in the past at all have been your absolute favorite? Happy holidays, and have a merry end to your year. Good tidings to you all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Back, front, back, front, back. Front, back card? Don't mind if I do.